I decided to head to Washington Island, which is 5.5 hours north of Chicago. The island itself is located 7 miles off the tip of the Door County Peninsula in Wisconsin and is only accessible by ferry. The island itself has about 700 permanent residents and is 5 miles by 6 miles long, and there's something like 83 miles of road actually on the island. Now, on the way back, I stopped in Manitowoc to check out this Maritime museum that has a U.S. submarine from World War II that served in Pacific Theater called the USS Cobia. But first, on the way up, to split it up, I stopped at Point Beach State Park, located on the shoreline close to the town of Two Rivers, Wisconsin. So I made it here to Point Beach State Park, Wisconsin, after about a 4-hour ride from Chicago. It's about 50 degrees out, so I got my little head warmer on. And it's 50 degrees, it's about 5 o'clock, and there's freaking mosquitoes out, which I don't understand. But I want to hurry up and set up campsite so maybe I can go explore the park a little bit, skate around a little bit, so we'll see what we can do. Now pick up the phone. Got the camp set up, feeling pretty good about it. Probably got a couple hours of light left, so I'm going to go check out Point Beach State Park and see what I can find. How many times I hide in you? How many times I lost myself in you? Yeah, everything's gonna be alright. Yeah, everything's gonna be alright. Oh, honey, please, everything's alright. Well, checked out the beachfront. It's pretty cool. Cool lighthouse. I didn't break my leg trying to go down this little boardwalk, but it's pretty cool. I might check out some of the trails. It's actually pretty warm out now with the sun out, believe it or not. But yeah, it's a beautiful park and there's nobody here. That's the benefits of going early in the season in spring. So whoa! So the beach was pretty cool. And the lighthouse was cool, and it's really nice around here. And I even walked the trail a little bit. They got a lot of trails. It was pretty cool. But it's gonna be cold tonight, and I got here late, and the office was closed. I had to self-register, and there's no wood. And I want wood for later, so I might kind of tidy up here and then go find a firewood stand somewhere for some wood for later. And also, there's playoff hockey tonight, so I might go try to find a bar in town at Two Rivers is the name of the town, and see if I can find a bar playing some Blackhawks playoff hockey. Check it out. Well, I was able to sleep through the night even though it was super cold. I got up at 6. It's 6:30 now. Just trying to warm up a little bit. Got a little colder than I thought it was going to. Cold enough to get frost out. Kind of wish I did bring my cover for my bike, but it'll come off. But there's one thing I know I can do to warm up a little bit. Some nice warm coffee and cold pizza from the night before. It's a good combo. Ferry now. I got about a 20-minute ride on the ferry, and then we'll be on Washington Island. I gotta go find a campsite, so pretty sweet. Not a lot of people out, you know. It's still kind of cold, so it's nice, not crowded at all. But see what we can find for a campsite. Made it to Washington Island. Found the campground. It's about in the middle of the island. It's the only one here. It's completely empty, which is kind of nice actually. I kind of like it that way. But got camp all set up. Plenty of wood laying around. So I'll probably have a fire again tonight and go explore a little bit. I want to see if I can find there's some kind of lookout tower, and looking at the map, there's a couple roads that look nice and twisty. The few roads that are on were pretty straight, so we'll check it out a little bit. When I first got here, man, I was actually hot. The sun was out, but now there's a lot of overcast, so it's starting to get chilly again. But tomorrow, the weather looks good for the ride home. It's supposed to be close to 70. So yeah, we'll go check out and see what Washington Island has to offer. Well, I made it. Found the lookout tower, and you know, it's great. I'm the only one here, which I like. That being said, I'm sure people on Washington Island are probably pretty honest, but I'm gonna take my helmet, my GPS, and they can have my longboarding gloves if they want them. Is it bad that I'm already wheezing? Probably. Oh, there's more. There's freaking more. Oh no. It's a legitimate tower, actually. Okay. Oh, there's still more. More stairs. Well, I made it. It's pretty cool. It is a good view. See the lake? That's gotta be Rock Island over there. Way out there. I think I might just sit and take a rest for a little bit. I'm gonna head back down and see where else I can find and explore. So I just got done eating at a local bar in town. It was really good. They actually had a deal on wings. It was really good. And there's this beach, like Schoolhouse Beach I'm at right now. There's nobody here. This whole island is pretty empty right now, being as it's you know, still spring a little early, but so I got this whole beautiful beach to myself. It's all full of these really smooth ground rocks, and I'm just gonna enjoy a few minutes here by myself because it's really beautiful. There's nobody here, so it doesn't get much better than that. They have a fine. If you take one rock, it's $250. I guess they used to have even more smooth rocks on this beach. They extended to the forest, but everyone would take them. So I'm really tempted to skip them in the water because it's crystal clear and it's flat right now. But I'm going to respect the island's orders and just leave them where they lay. Morning. Had a good time on the island last night. I found a bar, hung out there, had dinner, drank some good brews. They had a special on drumsticks, so that's what's for breakfast this morning. And I'm gonna hurry up here, finish up, pack up, and make my way back to the ferry. And I want to stop in Manitowoc and see the World War II vintage U.S. submarine, check that out. So we'll hurry up and get a move on here after breakfast. Coffee and drumsticks. Not quite as good as coffee and pizza. Close though. but the submarine's awesome. So I'm gonna go inside and see if you can see any more. I thought you can take a tour on it, so that'd be awesome. So unfortunately, they don't allow you to take any video during the tour of the USS Cobia, but I highly recommend that you go visit it if you ever have the chance. For $12 it got you into the museum, which they had a lot of cool history on the big boats that used to run on Lake Michigan, and it got you the tour of the sub. Now the USS Cobia wasn't actually produced in Manitowoc, but 12 other ships just like it were, and these ships would be built, taken down through Lake Michigan to the I&M canals in Chicago, to the Mississippi, down to the Gulf, and then through the Panama Canal to the Pacific Theater. So it's really interesting. I highly recommend stopping by. And I'll just give you my 3 tips for you if you're going to do this trip. Number 1, go during the off season when there's less people. The campgrounds are less crowded, the roads are less crowded, and in general I think you're going to be safer. Number 2, take a listen to the podcast by Radiolab called Are You Sure? It includes a story that takes place on Point Beach State Park in Manitowoc, and it's really interesting, so throw it in your earbuds or listen before you take off. And then finally, always keep your eyes peeled for deer. You should always be doing that, but even on Washington Island there was a point where I saw some deer.
Deer! 2, 3, 1, 2, those 3 of them. Fucking another one, god damn it. I hate those fuckers.
So, ride safe guys, go travel and do some adventuring, and if you enjoyed, give me a like and subscribe, and check out my blog, smilealways.net. Thanks guys.